Welcome you guys to our November 2017 new Avon Rep webinar. I am joined here with the beautiful Cheryl Papayan, and she is going to help me go through these slides to help you as a new representative. So welcome to our team. Welcome the rest of you to Avon. And if you're just sitting in to see if you learned something new, welcome to you too. You guys are not on camera. You can pull open your chat window. Make sure that you have selected all panelists and attendees to chat. And you can ask questions. I usually don't go off topic. So please keep your questions related to what we're covering on the slides. And then at the end, I'll open it up for any questions. All right. So how many campaigns have you guys been with Avon? I see quite a few more on the call now. So specify campaigns or years. Renee has 26 years. Oh, see, this is bothering Rob. He's putting in full presentation mode here. Come on, you guys, are you shy? Let's see some numbers.
80 campaigns.
80. Third campaign, C24. Renee, we're always learning because everything's changing all the time. Campaigns 21 through 25. Been back in it for about 2 or 3 years. So Henrietta, a lot of people come back to Avon. They leave and then they miss us and they come back. Sandra, 3, Cheryl, 3, Kathy, 2 years. Hello, LaShonda, and up to 25, good deal. 3 years, 24 campaigns, 4 campaigns, 5 months. All right, so we have a wide range of representatives on here. I think that we probably say something different every time on these slides for the new rep webinar. So hopefully you pick up something that you haven't heard before. I like to start it off with a quote. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. So to some extent, your success, to a lot of extent, your success is going to really depend on how much effort and how much training you put into your Avon business, how hard you try. Yes, Miss. Okay. I think Ava might want to tell you a joke in a little bit, but sorry about that. So, don't feel like you're in this by yourself. There are so many resources out there to help you be successful, to help you figure out what works for you and how you like to incorporate Avon into your lifestyle. If you are on Team Momentum, you get access to my training for free. So a lot of that is about marketing online. I have a lot of sales experience as well. So whether you want to sell face-to-face or online or a combination of both, I really recommend doing training through my program as well as through Avon U. We are a team of almost 1,200 representatives. I can't believe it when I say that out loud. So, yay! It's a really exciting place in our business, because you guys share with each other. Sometimes I can't get to everyone's questions. Cheryl hops in, or one of the other leaders hops in, or just you guys help each other. So it's an exciting place to be. And I definitely can't do the work on my own. So we have a really great team, and I think you'll see that when you start interacting with some of the other team members. We have year-to-date sales of over $1.6 million. So that's how much we sell on a yearly basis, which is crazy to me as well. I've been selling Avon for almost 10 years. So you're going to start out with your own personal goals. And one of my best pieces of advice to you is to compare yourself to your own performance. And since it's your first year, for most of you, just try the hardest and the best that you can, and be happy with any sort of progress. It doesn't have to be a sale. Maybe it's an increase in website visitors. So always encourage yourself. We are in business for ourselves, so it's really important that we stay excited and stay engaged. So I'd like to talk a little bit about myself when I do these webinars, so that you guys get to know me a little bit better. And I like to share what I'm doing with my Avon business. So I went to the Marvel superheroes with my kids, Ava and Josh and Rob, and then my dad. So my family is my why I do Avon, why I picked a career that I could build around my family time. I get to do all kinds of cool stuff with Avon, like traveling and trying out the products, and just, so many different benefits. We get rewards, so I've turned those in for airline tickets, and lots of recognition, right, Cheryl?
Yes, ma'am.
Our Lots of Lips gift set for Christmas is featured in Oprah's favorite things, which is really exciting. So it's always fun to follow Avon on the media and share stuff like that, and promote our business with an outside recommendation. That always helps. We don't want to attack all of our family and friends and send them personal messages and we haven't talked to them in 5 years. It's really not the way to go about it, and I hope that we can train you to be successful in your efforts and not feel like you're bugging people. We are launching Aspira. It is a health and wellness line. We will be selling it actively in the beginning of January. As representatives, we can order it probably about sometime in December. We'll be able to order it. So get excited about that. This is the biggest product launch that we've done in like 10 years. I've been trying it, and I'm a big fan of making the slushy protein shakes.
Yummy.
I know you put the spinach in there, right, Cheryl?
I did the first time, and then I forgot about it.
Okay.
But it was good. You couldn't taste it.
That's good. I haven't been brave enough to do that yet.
Oh, you should do it.
Okay, so as I mentioned, being able to do so many cool things, the sky is the limit with Avon, but also on the opposite end, you can definitely pull back. And hi, Patsy. If something's going on in your life that demands your time, your attention, Avon can go on the back burner, and that's what's so cool about this business, that you really decide how fast and how large and how you want to grow it. So they do all kinds of incentives. We're working toward a cruise to Bermuda right now. So find the way that you enjoy working your business and the results start to follow. So let's take a look at, you guys all picked out a starter kit. And those of you that are new after September 15th, you have the chance of earning some of your money back on that starter kit. So what you have to do is place a first order of 150 or more and pay for it on time. And then depending on which size starter kit you picked, that determines your rebate. There's a couple other benefits of, hi Shelly, a couple other benefits of placing that first successful order. You will also receive 40% commission. And then Avon's gonna throw in 10 free brochures for you to be able to sell more. I love when they throw in sales tools because nobody really likes to spend money on that stuff. So we are gonna talk about building your contact list. And I wanna kind of bring that into today's society and really challenge the way you look at your contact list. Because before, years ago, it used to just be about writing people down and maybe writing their phone number and giving them a call. Now we need to even take that further and think about our acquaintances that we have in our cell phone, people that we've met through Facebook. You can really expand your reach and have a huge opportunity to be able to build a national business with how connected everyone is in today's society. So take that contact list and go a step further and try to connect with people online and find groups that you can relate to. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to join a mom's group, so you can do that locally. You can also do that on Facebook. So really challenge the way that you think about that, and print out that memory jogger that Avon has for you that gives you ideas of all the different types of people that you can contact. And you don't have to be pushy. You don't have to make people feel guilty to order from you. Just be very excited, announce your business, maybe do an open house, a grand opening email. Make it fun, and people are automatically attracted to that. So keep adding to that contact list. You know, if you have a list of 25 people and you go through and you call everyone, you need to start adding some more people. You don't want to go through that list again and again and again. So make sure that your list is continuously growing. And as you're passing out brochures or samples or whatever it is, make sure you're getting follow-up information. So being really thorough when you're first starting out is going to help you a lot. People are busy. They need that reminder. So don't worry about bothering people if you're being informative and giving good customer service. Talk to at least 3 people a day about Avon. I know I've heard the trick of putting like 3 pennies in your pocket and switching them over to the other side once you've talked to someone. Maybe you want to put 5 business cards in your pocket every day, and you can't go home until you've gotten rid of those. So be brave, be bold. You never know whose life you could change. So one of the really nice parts about Avon is we're not restricted to only having home parties or only going door to door or only selling online. You can reach out and build your business the way that you're comfortable with. Those of you that are like really struggling to find new customers, one of my biggest pieces of advice right now would be to find craft fairs and local vendor fairs where it's not going to cost you very much to set up a table, but you could really introduce yourself to a lot of different people. Another idea is to contact local retirement homes in your area. Those people enjoy shopping and they don't always get out. So someone that can come and deliver to them is really helpful. And so many people know and love the Avon brand. So the Daily Care Collection is going to be a tool for you that's made up of Avon's famous brands, Skin So Soft and Moisture Therapy. These are some of our most popular products, and your customers can get it for a great deal. It's a $65 value for only $19.99. So that is huge. What I really recommend is printing out as many of these flyers as you can to hand them out face to face. Maybe put a label on there that says contact me for a full brochure. Also buy one yourself so you can post it on social media. Do a YouTube video about it. Put it on Instagram. So make sure the money that you're investing, you're making the most of by reaching out in those different forms of communication. And Cheryl, you can share your tip right now.
Oh yeah, I can talk, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so like we have a Mexican food restaurant here, and when you walk into it, they have a little lobby and they have a big bookcase where people can put their business cards and stuff like that. So what I did is I asked them if I could keep a stack of brochures there and keep it stocked up, and they allowed me to do that. And then I had to go up there so many times every week to keep it stocked up that I worked out a deal with the host and offered him every month a certain amount of Avon product for free. And I take him a case of brochures and he keeps it stacked for me or stocked. So I probably go through a case and a half of brochures a campaign of people that are taking my brochures and calling and ordering. I get a lot of customers that way. And then I also put a 3M, that's the brand name, hook on the back of my, I have an SUV, so I put it on the back window. And so everywhere I go, I hang bags of brochures. I use the literature bags in the sales tools, and people can just grab brochures as they, walk by my vehicle. And so I'll go into Walmart for an hour, and when I come out, they're all gone. Exactly. Leave them in the restrooms. I put them, I put them in the literature bags so they stay sanitary, but I hang them on the hooks in the bathroom stalls. I put them on the counters in the bathroom. I roll them up and I put them in the handle at the gas station. Let's see, what else do I do? Every time I go through the drive-through, I give whoever's there, if I see a bunch of ladies back there, I'll give her like 3 or 4 brochures and say, here, you guys, here's some brochures for all of you ladies. And then I go through the same drive-throughs every once in a while, and I'll recognize people and say, hey, do you guys have an order? Because I don't always have time to get contact information. I mean, if there's 5 women working, I don't have time to get 5 women's contact info. But order brochures and get the brochures out there. Leave them in nail salons, doctor's offices. There's so many different things that you can do to get customers. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so here are a couple of examples. I switched up our new rep webinar a little bit because some of the slides were just boring. So I do need to take more time to dress it up a little bit. So here's some examples that Avon Corporate gave us that you can use to share with the Daily Care collection. So again, watch the tone of what is said here. I am so excited to share with you that I have just started a new business with Avon. I am working on a challenge to jumpstart my business by finding 7 people who want to take advantage of a great offer. It is a Skin So Soft bundle valued at $65 for just $19.99. So use that exact wording if you want. You're saying, I'm excited, so people are going to be drawn to that. The way you put yourself out there usually sets the tone for the response. So if you go on there and start complaining, people may join in and start complaining with you. If you're excited and you have something to offer them that's a good deal, they're going to want to take advantage of that. And once people, Skin So Soft is a good door opener because almost everyone has heard of it. So then you get that one sale in, you get them a catalog, and they see all of the other stuff that Avon has to offer. This is another one. I am so excited that I just started my Avon business. As a new Avon beauty boss, I'm offering a Daily Care bundle for the entire family at just $19.99, valued at $65. How many would you like to order? So instead of taking kind of a nervous, passive approach, we're being very direct and assuming that they're going to order from us because they can't pass up that good deal. Another tip there is to, again, post your own pictures. A lot of times the advertisements and the commercial photos just kind of blend in with everything else because it looks more like an advertisement. When you post real photos, put yourself in it. Do a selfie with your Skin So Soft and give a nice smile. People start commenting. You may find new customers that way. So we have 3 ways to earn money with Avon. And I want you to look at this as an opportunity, not as overwhelming. So you don't have a boss, you are your boss. So the good part about that is you can work as hard or as little as you want. And that's also the bad part. But I really recommend trying to build multiple areas of your business because you're not going to feel so much the seasonal changes or when things are going bad. Hopefully one of the other areas is doing well, so you don't get too frustrated. So we have traditional sales, we have our online sales, and then you can also sign up representatives so that you build your own team. And one of the benefits, for example, if you're on Team Shine with Cheryl, you don't have to feel like you need to know the answers because Cheryl jumps in and helps you answer those questions. And it's through those experiences that you become a really good leader. It's not about having to know everything before you sign up your first team member. Make it fun, make it about being friends and going through the journey together, and it won't feel as much like work. So our traditional and our online sales are going to combine together to give our total sales for the campaign. We run on a campaign cycle that is a 2-week time frame. When you are in your first 7 campaigns, you are in the Kickstart program. So your first order can be of any size and you'll earn 40%. And then there are minimum sales goals to hit to earn that 40%. So I, for example, was not successful for over a year in the beginning, and I just never gave up. I did it on the side, but it was like I was trying different things. It wasn't working for me. I finally found a way that I enjoyed selling, and everything changed. So even if you don't hit these goals, don't be too hard on yourself. Take your time. We all have different family lives and different financial situations. So, you know, just be encouraging to yourself like you would to a team member. So here's just some examples of dollar amounts. So that gives you a little bit, sometimes it's easier to see dollar amounts than percentages. 6 tips to start. So take brochures with you everywhere. Try to work it into your life and not get all prepared to go out and just do Avon, because you may get too nervous and not do it, or you may overthink it and then not do it. So just work it into your life in the beginning. Carry your products and samples with you. So usually in the beginning, we don't have a lot of money to invest. So be creative in how you do samples and demos to people. The daily care collection you want to include with every brochure, or you want to hand as many of those out as you can and try to find people that want the full brochure. The products in your kit are yours to decide what you want to do with. Follow your getting started guide, and there's a lot of helpful information on your avon.com. And then experience and share the products in your kit. It does help to use our products because when you can give a genuine testimonial, it really helps with the sale. I like to be honest up front and let people decide for themselves, so that I'm not talking them into it and then they're mad at me if it's not as good as I said it was. So try these 3 key actions every day. Carry brochures and samples. Spread the word about your business locally as well as online. Sometimes online can be harder to get going. So if you are working on both on a consistent basis, that's really the best way to go, in my opinion. And then I'll turn it over to you, Cheryl, whenever you're ready. I think I switch over after this slide. How to go to the e-store. So on your new representative startup page, right at the top, it tells you how to set it up. Once you've set it up, you can click on your web office, and on the right hand side, it'll tell you what your e-store address is. Okay, so we again are on a 2-week time frame. So we have a new brochure every 2 weeks. Some tips on keeping your costs down. So order 1 time per campaign. You can sign up as a customer on your website, and I do recommend it so that you have that experience and you can share with people how it works. I always take the time to do every process so that I can be a good teacher and good referrer about how things work in the business. Call in your sales tools orders. So if you only order 10 brochures and you got rid of them the first day you got them, call in customer service and order more. If you're only ordering sales tools, they will waive the shipping fee. A note of caution is you want to make sure nothing's on back order that's going to ship with it, because that would affect the free shipping. Another note here while I'm thinking about it is to be really careful about scammers. Somehow they find new representatives very easily. So if someone that you don't know is not willing to shop on your website, my advice to you is to not accept the order, especially if it comes to your email in sort of a form letter, and they say they want 3 Anew platinum night creams and they want 10 perfumes. Like those are big red flags right there. They also try to send you a cashier's check that's for too much money. It is a fraudulent check, and then they want you to ship them back the money. So be very careful. I don't want your first experience to be that. So again, my advice is to not accept orders if they're not willing to place it on your website and it's someone you don't know. Add a 75-cent shipping fee on customer orders and know your fee chart. It's just good to have all the facts in front of you so that you can be as successful as possible. So let's celebrate some of our new representatives. These are reps on our team in their first 7 campaigns. These are really great, awesome numbers. So congratulations to Yvonne, Diana, Iris, Kayla, Lori, Yvonne, Cynthia, Adriana, Loretta, and Allison. All right, Cheryl, I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Okay, you have to turn my camera on.
I think you do that.
No, it won't let me.
No?
The host has disabled it.
Let me see. Make host. I see your picture.
Hey,
There we go.
Yay!
Now we see you.
Okay, good. Okay, so one of the biggest questions, well, not the biggest, but the one I get asked most often is, when is my Avon order due? And there's all these different places once you log into youravon.com where you can find out when your Avon order is due. If you, when you're on my orders page, you can see the circle top middle. Most of the pages are going to tell you right there actually when your order is due and how many days you have left. If you go to my account, down at the bottom on the left here, it has the key campaign dates, which is going to pop up what is in front of you. You can click on the current campaign and it tells you when your order's due. And then how long they can order on your e-store is at the bottom there. And then if you click on the one next to current campaign, it'll tell you the dates for your upcoming campaign as well. Okay. How do I order demos? Okay, so you should have got a what's new with your starter kit, and you're going to get one with every order that you place. It's going to come with your order. And what it is, these magazines, brochures are items that you can order at a discount so that you can demo them for your customers. Sometimes they'll have deals where you can order an unlimited amount and earn 40%. So if you're not at 40% earnings, you're going to get a better deal. And each of these items is going to have the 6-digit code in front of it. Now, when you submit your order, it's going to show full price. Well, not when you submit it, but when you enter it, it'll show full price. But don't panic. When you actually submit your order, then that price will adjust so that you'll get the demo pricing. And this is a good way to show off the products to your customers and also to get some nice stuff for yourself. How do I order brochures? Remember that brochures come in packs of 10. So if you only want 10 brochures for the number of items that you want, you're only going to put 1. If you put 10 in there, you're going to end up getting 100 brochures. So always remember that. So when you go into create your order, on the left-hand side, it's going to say order brochures, and you click on that, and the brochures will pop up so that you can put however many you want. You're going to be able to order the core brochure, Avon Living, the Mark Magalogs, whatever it is that you want. And then over on the left here, Emily has all of the prices. The more that you order, the cheaper they are. So if you order 10 brochures, that's 1 pack. It's going to be $6.49. And then when you get up like 100 brochures, they're going to cost 21.5 cents a piece versus the 64.9. So the more you order, the cheaper they are. Okay. Now, Emily, I am going to ask you a question about this when I'm done. The Ultimate Gift Guide, this is our holiday gift guide that we have right now for Christmas. And in campaigns,
I'm probably not going to be able to answer your question, but I'll try.
Somebody has a hand up. And campaign 22 is already over, but with your campaign 24 order, for every 10 pack of brochures that you order, you're going to get a free 5-pack of the gift guides. So if you order 10 brochures, you're going to get 5 of these. If you order 50 brochures, you're going to get 25 of these, and those are going to be free. So my question, Emily, if you're a trendsetter.
Not going to know the answer.
Yeah, me either. I was asked it this evening, so we'll have to get an answer to that, because trendsetters are 2 campaigns ahead. You don't need to know this. I don't want to confuse y'all. Anyway, so this is a great deal. These are brochures that are free at no cost to you. To get those in the hands of potential customers is a good way to go. So how do I order samples and sales tools? It's just like similar to the brochures. And what you're going to do is when you're creating your order for yourself, on the left-hand side, you'll see where it says order samples. And then there's a drop-down menu for the categories, and it'll go through each one and show you all of the different samples that are available. And I believe we have photos of the samples now, Emily.
Oh yeah, I should update that.
Yeah. So when you go in there now, it's actually going to have before it was kind of a guessing game like it is right here. You don't know how many you're getting in a pack. Well, now they actually have a photo next to it. And it tells you exactly, when you click on that photo, it'll tell you how many you're in each pack that you're purchasing. And they have fragrance, foundation, skincare, bookmarks for the candles. So there's several choices for you. Sales tax. Yes, you have to charge sales tax. What you do is you charge it to the customer, because Avon is going to charge you tax for your order. So make sure that you find out your sales tax rate by searching Google or looking at your county's website, and you collect that tax from your customer. You add it onto your order, and then when you pay Avon, you're going to pay that tax to them, and then Avon pays that to the state. You don't have to deal with that. So there's an example here. The order was $10, and the sales tax rate is 8.25%, which is 83 cents tax. So their order would be $10.83. And remember that you're going to want to order that 75-cent service fee. Some people call it a shipping fee. I call it a service fee. You want to charge that back to the customer to get that shipping fee paid for. So yes, you charge sales tax. Can my customers back order? Yes, they can. They can order 2 brochures back. I suggest not letting your customers know this. And the reason why is because it can get very confusing. A lot of customers are already going to know that they can order 2 prior campaigns back, but I have a lot of people, they'll place an order with me and they won't specify the campaign. And so I'll put it in the current campaign, and then I go to deliver their order and they're like, oh no, it was only this much. I don't understand why you're charging me more. And it was because they didn't tell me they were back ordering. So you want to be really careful about that. But when you go to enter the product number, there's a drop down menu with the campaign number right before it. And you can select which campaign you want to order out of. And then also you'll see the little magnifying glass. When you enter the numbers and the quantity, if you click on that magnifying glass, it will actually tell you the price for those 3 campaigns. And you can actually select which one over there as well. Okay, Avon University. Avon University was just upgraded recently, and it's actually a lot better than it was before. I actually love it. There's so much to learn there. You get badges, you get points, there's a leaderboard, and so everything that you need to know about how to run your Avon business, for the most part, is going to be on Avon University. I highly recommend that you take the time to go in there and start going through all of the courses. It starts with orientation and you go through there. It's really great. Okay, call for support. So if you have a question, you have an upline that you can go to for help, but we all know that our uplines get busy and they can't always answer us right away. Know that during these hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., that's a big time frame. And they're also open on Sundays. You can call Avon customer service, and the numbers are right here, and they can answer a lot of your questions without you having to wait for somebody else to give you that answer. And it's actually good to call and figure things out for yourself. It gives you the confidence, to run your business. And like I said, we can't always answer right away. So you can always call Avon. And then if you have a question about a product, there's a lot of Avon products that I've never used before. I've never seen them, but you can call for product questions. There's a number here that you can call and they'll answer your questions about the products as well. So it's a good resource. How do I get paid from face-to-face sales? This is another question that we get quite often. So hopefully you guys will understand. It gets really confusing for some people, but it's really pretty simple. Somebody places an order and you collect the money from them. So whatever the total amount due is, their order plus their tax and the service fee and everything, that's what you're going to charge the customer. And then when you actually submit your order, Avon is going to bill you for the order that you just placed. So they're going to bill you minus your earnings. So if you're at 40% earnings and you placed a $150 order, Avon's only going to bill you $90. So you pay the $90 and the $60 left over goes in your pocket. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And when you submit your order, you're going to get a window's going to pop up for you to pay Avon. Don't pay it right away. Wait until you receive an email from Avon saying that your order has been billed. You're going to get 2 emails. First, that they received your order, and then you're going to get a second email stating that it has been billed. And that's when you want to go ahead and pay. And that way, any adjustments or anything that needed to be made to the order is already done, so that you're not underpaying or overpaying. Online sales. Direct delivery orders are orders that customers place from your website, and they do ship directly to your customer. You don't have to handle any of that. You can go into, let's see, in Web Office, eStore, Personalization Tool, and then Customer Preferences, and you can actually set it so that they can only, how do I explain this, Emily? On your e-store, people can place an order and it goes into your order cart at youravon.com, and you still have to deliver that to the customer, but you can set it for direct delivery only so that people can't do that, and all the orders placed online go directly to their home. And then your commission from your online orders are going to go directly into your Avon account, and you'll see those when the order ships to the customer. That's when you're going to get your commission. And then if you have direct deposit set up, once you have a credit balance of $5 or over, twice a month, issued on the 1st and 15th, Avon's going to put a direct deposit into your account. And then I guess you can, I haven't done this, but you can call customer service to request a prepaid card for online commission if you don't have direct deposit, and they will place those earnings directly on your card. Are you answering questions, Emily?
I'm trying.
Okay, so if I highly recommend it, starting your own team. There's a lot of money in building your team, and you know, people want to know, well, how do I get paid? You get paid by direct deposit every campaign. If you don't have direct deposit set up, same thing, you can get a prepaid Visa card where they'll put your earnings on it. And that is every campaign, every 2 weeks, you're getting your residual income from your team.
Yeah.
Leadership, start leadership, everybody. And this is, yeah, this is what comes up. This is when, after you've already received the bill, you know, your order has been billed, and you go in here to, under your account, go to pay Avon, and it will tell you how much you owe, or you can pay a different amount if you want to pay a little bit more, but make sure you pay the amount due unless you have a little bit of credit, because otherwise they will put your order on hold, and you don't want that to happen. And then you can pay with quick pay. You have to set that up. Where does that get set up, Emily?
I think it's under Get Paid by Avon.
Emily doesn't like quick pay, but I do. I check on quick pay. I click the amount that I want to pay, and I enter my quick pay code, and it's just boom, it's done. So, or you can pay with a credit card.
So if you guys have a credit limit, how that works, let's say you have a $100 credit limit. If you only owe Avon $75, you don't have to pay that until the next campaign when you go submit that order. So if your amount was over your credit limit, you'd have to pay that amount over, and then your limit would be due the next campaign. So that's how the credit limit works. I know it used to be in your new rep welcome page. Customer service can also tell you if you have one.
Yeah, I know on the landing, the new representative landing page and I think on all of ours, at the very bottom, it has who your upline is, your sales leader, and all that.
Yeah.
And it also has the credit limit now. They added that to it. So, Avon Beauty Buzz, when you first log into youravon.com, I'm not sure, I think it's on the right hand side, you'll see Avon Beauty Buzz, and basically this is all of the stuff that you should get in an email. What is it, every Monday?
Yeah.
All the current stuff that is going on with Avon. There's a lot of information, good information. They're going to have upcoming webinars, and like you could see here, about technology updates and stuff. So always check your Beauty Buzz and see what's going on, and there's going to be tips and stuff in there to help you grow your business. A lot of good information.
And then I just put Avon U, again, I just want to stress how important it is when you're brand new to spend just as much time learning as you are out trying to sell. If you have customers knocking down your door, then you don't have to sit there and do as much training, but to avoid that beginning frustration, try taking the time to learn from Avon U and from other successful representatives. And then we do have a holiday checklist. So you can click on any of these Beauty Buzz links and it gives you the full article about it. Under the holiday one, there are two different bundles that reps can buy. They also have a holiday checklist, so you can print it off and people can make their Christmas shopping list from the Avon book. Yes, Sarah, don't talk about us. No, we can't hear you. Cheryl's the only one on the microphone. Okay, so there is a promo code for any customer to be able to use one time. And I have this image which I like to email out once a campaign. If you're not adding new customers, I wouldn't email it out that often. But what you can do is stick a label on the front of your books with the Welcome 10 code to try and encourage those online orders. So anyone can get 10% off any size order by using promo code WELCOME10. So that's gonna work once for every email address. Social media online is where the growth is. There's all kinds of crime. People are busy. The way of going door to door may not work anymore due to the society we live in. So I really stress to put your focus on where you're having the most success and where you're seeing growth. So we can do that through our online marketing. You can share links from your website. Maybe you want to create a blog. That is allowed. You are not allowed to sell on auction sites. So we can't sell on eBay. You're not supposed to sell on Amazon. The way that I stress people not to shop through there is I say that that's not allowed, and you really don't know how old those products are that people are selling to you, because current representatives cannot sell on auction sites. So there is a lot of things that you can do. So you can create a blog. You can direct people to your own Avon website. You can share on social media. You can join Facebook groups and promote that way. Get images and ideas from your social media center. You can go in there from your desktop. There's also an app that you can download. And then follow Avon Corporate. They have multiple pages. They have Facebook. They're on YouTube. There's sometimes Avon products, and then there's also Avon USA representatives. So follow both. Make sure that you're getting notifications or seeing those posts first. We live in a world where we can control what information is pouring into our brains every day. So use that to your advantage. But I do want to stress to take the time to share online in the right way. So maybe it's easier to share the video that Avon Corporate just posted, but we want to make sure that we're getting those customers. So I really recommend to take the time to make your own material. do real life pictures, do real life videos. People like to buy from a friend. So take the time to create your own material. It'll be so much more personal, and it will ensure that they are shopping with you and that they like shopping with you and they want to hear from you every other week. So really take the time to take care of your customers, say thank you. Really those small gestures, being kind and treating people how you want to be treated. That's how you grow a big business. It's not by coming up with the next, well, I shouldn't say that. Sarah had a pretty good success with a new idea. But anyways, most things, it's going to be slow and steady growth. So find what you like and where you have results, and keep expanding from there. Okay, so you can immediately sign up your first new team member. We all have a reference code. It is the end of your eStore username. So whatever your website is, youravon.com/ whatever username you picked there, that's how someone's going to join your team. And you can send them to startavon.com with your reference code. They can choose from 3 different starter kits, just like you did. And it may be easier to go through it with them right in the beginning because it's fresh in your mind and you guys can learn and help one another. So make it fun, be excited about starting your team, share all the exciting things that Avon is doing. Getting in now before our health and wellness line launches, that's a great seller. People, after New Year's, they want to lose weight, they want to be healthy, so that's a huge recruiting tool for you. You can also sign people up by coming to your website and right-clicking over Sell Avon. You copy that link address and you paste that on social media or wherever you want to post it online. So I recommend option 1 when you're putting it on paper. I recommend option 2 when you are putting it online and you want a clickable link. I do recommend that you follow up with your leads always. Maybe they signed up and there was a technical glitch and they didn't get put on your team. Well, we need to be responsible business owners and make sure that the process went smoothly and that our new lead is our new representative. So if they, for some reason, have gone to someone else's team, you can call the leadership desk within 5 days and they can be changed to your team. So being in constant communication with your customers, with your leads, with your online contacts is really going to ensure that you're getting the best results. When we communicate, we're informed and we can make good decisions. The third option is to share recruiting posts from the social media center. So in your web office, you are going to click on the top, I believe it's the top middle pink box, and it'll say Social Media Center. You can come in here and sort however you want to find those recruiting posts. You want to go by filter by. I recommend posting on social media 3 to 5 times per day. I like to have my own business page that is all Avon ads. I like to talk about Avon as how it fits into my life on my personal profile. So on the personal profile, it's a much softer sell. It is me talking about how I love it and hopefully getting people to ask me about Avon. Every once in a while, you can throw in a free shipping code or a product, but you don't want to fill your personal profile with Avon sales or recruiting posts constantly, or people won't want to be friends with you anymore. I really hate the reputation that direct salespeople have given themselves because you maybe haven't talked to someone for 10 years. They PM you on Facebook and you can tell it's this total form recruitment ad. And it's like, really, like, that does not sound natural. So I think on your personal profile, be real, be genuine, talk like a human and not a commercial. On your business page, that's a different story. People have liked that because it's an Avon page. So sell and recruit away. I also recommend creating a group. If you're social savvy and technically savvy, do all three. If technology overwhelms you and you're not even sure about getting on Facebook, start with one. So it all depends on your comfort level. So you can earn a $50 bonus when you sign someone up that submits a first or second order of 150 or more and pays for it on time. After you have signed up your first person, you will also earn a sponsoring bonus when they submit orders, as long as you submit a $50 order or more. All right, so you guys have come to Avon in an exciting time of year. Teresita is asking about All USA. Yes, our online stores are good for the entire United States, not outside of the US. I actually had someone sign up from Guam like 2 weeks ago. So that was news to me. I did not realize that they could sign up on our teams. So I guess I don't know if we can sell there. My guess would maybe be yes, but I guess I need to look into that. So exciting time to join Avon. Use these. Yes, Guam. We have a Team Momentum member from Guam. So that's pretty crazy. Cruise Like a Boss is an incentive that is going on right now. There is still time for you to earn this. So the incentive started in campaign 20. It goes through campaign 6 of 2018. So how our cycle works is that we go through camp 1 through 26 in our sales cycle. So when we start over in campaign 1, it's a fresh, clean slate. You can write your own journey. You can accomplish any goal that you set your heart to. It just takes hard work, dedication, motivation, excitement, only a few things. But I want to stress how important your attitude and your outlook on your business is for your success. So if you're going down a road that is not bringing you success and you're feeling frustrated and annoyed, try to come up with something creative. I find that when I get in that bored or annoyed stage, I'm doing stuff that doesn't really challenge me. So do those things that make you excited about your business. We have great incentives. So work on your face-to-face sales, work on your online sales, and work on bringing in new team members. Then the incentives, just you achieve them. So it's not about recruiting extra hard when there's an incentive. It's about building those daily activities into your schedule so that when incentives are announced, you're already well on your way to earn them. Aspira, so we're going to be learning a lot about that in the next couple of months. There is a webinar series, and we had the first one last night. You can catch the replay. And then the next one is next Wednesday. So go to your Beauty Buzz, watch your email. I'll post that in our group as well. Get involved with Avon corporate events, sit on webinars, watch training. If you come to me and say, I've tried everything and nothing is working, I'm going to challenge you and ask you how much time you've done training, how involved you are. Cheryl, are you talking? Okay. There is a free series of social selling webinars. So get involved in those. Those are free from Avon. Virtual sales meetings. So those meetings are going to be more geared towards sales tips, product knowledge. I also do 3 different webinars every month. So the new rep webinar, a sales and recruiting tips webinar, and then a recruiting and leadership tips webinar. So you pick and choose which ones you're most interested in. And if you want to learn more about starting your team, the best place to start is by sitting in on one of those webinars. RepFest is our national conference. This year it was in Nashville, so that was a lot of fun. Woohoo! Sarah's excited already. Me too. So we had about 20 team momentum there last year. Let's go for 50. I'm just gonna overshoot there. Throw that out there. Woohoo! So July 27th through the 29th. My guess is they're not going to announce the location until January. Oh God, yes, don't even. Sarah's stressing me out talking about organizing a group photo already. Yay, Patsy's going to be there. Project Runway, we sponsored the season this year, so you can use that in your marketing and share videos on that. There's some service providers that I really recommend, and this is probably overkill for a brand new representative, but pick and choose what you want to look into. The ones I would definitely recommend right from the get-go would be marketing materials. You really want to have business cards. They're much cheaper than leaving brochures everywhere. I would definitely recommend checking out Campaign Mailer. So this is a representative that mails out catalogs for you. You obviously pay for the catalog and the service. But they actually come out cheaper than if you try to mail it out yourself and you don't have a bulk mailing license. The other tool I'm really going to recommend is Buffer. It's my favorite. Woohoo! This is a game changer. I'm going to use the cliche word there. The thing about automating your online marketing is that it helps you be very consistent, and it helps you be successful because you can see what times are the best. You can see what content gets the most reaction. You can repost it because only probably 1% of your audience sees it. It's very small. So look into adding on tools and services that help you out as your business grows. A lot of these do have a monthly cost. So I definitely don't expect you to be adding those all on, but add them as you grow and definitely check them out. Square is another one that I definitely recommend. I have my little reader here. You just plug it into your phone. I think it's still free to get the little swipe thing. And it's very easy to use. So that way you can take people's payment up front. I recommend getting payment at the time of order so that you are not stuck with someone else's bill. And then just follow Avon Corporate, follow successful representatives on social media, and find ways to be efficient and productive with it, because it can also be a big time waster. So certain tips you'll realize over, building your business. Like, I don't like to keep my email open because I'll look and check it all day long. That can slow you down. Our phones, we're like addicted. So, you get on here, you open Facebook probably like 50 times a day. So be careful with distractions and working from home. There's good ways of planning out your calendar and eliminating interruptions. I have some videos on that as well, but the tools can be very effective in helping you run a successful business. If you have questions, there's all kinds of Avon Facebook groups out there. Again, I think there's a Facebook group about every single topic. So don't let all of the information and news overwhelm you. Take it one step at a time and learn as you go. So I will close it out and then I'll open it up for questions. We'll close it with this quote: don't worry about failures, worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. All right, so a lot of times our mind can be our worst enemy. I know mine is. I can feel much busier than I am when I actually sit down and write it down on paper, because I worry about everything. So my mind's constantly going, right, Cheryl?
Oh yeah, constantly.
Okay, so let's open it up. I do have specific videos on how to place your first order. Definitely take advantage of all the material Avon has in your new rep starter page. There's all kinds of information. Any questions?
You can pretty much do a search on Google, anything Avon related, and find an answer or a video.
Okay. Where can you put your business cards? Where can't you?
Yeah, there's all kinds of restaurants and businesses that allow people to put a card holder with their business cards in. There's bulletin boards at the colleges, at the markets and stuff. Just bring a little tack and stick it up there, hand it to everybody.
Okay, let's see. Henrietta, one thing I'm curious about and can't find an answer once outside of the Kickstart program. Is a rep still able to earn from starting a team? Most definitely. So the ways that you can earn is through the bonus for them being successful in their first or second campaign. So if you're in Kickstart, that's a $50 bonus per successful recruit. If you're not in Kickstart, you can earn $20 off every successful recruit. And then when you come here in the leadership tab, can they see the leadership chart if they're not in leadership?
They should be able to. If you
Okay.
go, yeah, go to the very first heading over there on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys don't have this, I can include that as a link in our follow-up email. So this is confusing. What I recommend is that you look to the level you're at and the level right above. So you want to start just by inviting people into the business. That needs to be a continuous activity. You can't ask one person and then get frustrated that they quit after 2 campaigns and never put in an order. We are in a business that has high turnover, so don't take it personally, but build recruiting into your everyday routine. So in order to earn here as a promoter, that would be having one active representative below you that places an order. You have $50 in personal sales, and then you're going to get that 3% sponsoring bonus, and the $20 bonus is for them being successful in their first or second campaign. So then you can see the requirements increase as you go to different sales levels, and so does the percentage of commission. And heck yeah, let's earn a $20,000 bonus. What?
I said bye to LaShonda. She's leaving.
Oh, okay. Bye, LaShonda.
You know, Emily, at that meeting that we had that I went to a couple days ago, one of the things that they really stressed is that when you sign a rep up, once you sign a new representative up under you, you are always going to earn a 3% sponsoring bonus for the lifetime of that representative.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty awesome way to look at it.
Yes, because you used to not be earning until you hit like similar to the bronze ambassador title. So we went from, did we only have 4 leadership titles? Unit leader, advanced unit leader, executive, and senior.
I wasn't up there when all that stuff was there, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, they built in more levels so that you can continuously be earning more and you don't get discouraged along the way. Any other questions? I know it's getting late. All kinds of helpful info on your Avon. Gold leader, Star Wars. Sarah thinks of Star Wars when she hears gold leader.
Heck yeah.
No, that didn't even occur to me.
That's
it would.
Shoop, shoop.
Yep. You're getting there.
I'm getting
okay, here I'm going to show you real quick for those of you that are new, some of the most important places to be looking on your Avon.com. here is that Beauty Buzz where you can view all. And then at the top, you can click on the different dates to see the different newsletters from the past month. Your Success Center, it has current incentives. It has some sales tools. That's a good place to go. Avon U, of course. Under Campaign Central, you can find Evie and Michael do a Campaign Central video every campaign. They give you 3 different items to focus on and learn about. These are really helpful to read through. I'm not much of a reader, but there is so much helpful information if you just stop and take the time to read these. So it shows you the upcoming campaigns. They do a video on it, and it launches here. They also share it on Facebook. And then we have our Avon video gallery.
Can we share those now?
Not that I know of, unless they're in our social media center. So Web Office is, of course, another helpful place. Go into your social media center, and that's where those posts are that are all ready to share. And I didn't mention, when you do share your recruiting post from there, it should, Cheryl found a couple links that it looks like there was an error. So always test. So I believe they need to fix this one because it didn't go to our website. It went to the YouTube video. So let me just show you what to look for to make sure it's posting correctly. So here I come. I clicked on all. Sometimes it's good to click on most clicked because that's what we want. We want people to click through and sign up. Here's your social media icons. I have sorted by become a rep. Oh man, thought I'm already in here.
Hate it when that happens.
I know. See if I can do the right password. Yay. Okay, so here we go. Share. I want to share it on a page.
I'm on camera.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna share.
Don't laugh, Sarah.
Cheryl, I'm on camera.
I never know what he's gonna be doing.
Don't embarrass me, buddy.
Yeah. You like a hi? Oh, you.
Okay, so let's go over. I like to tease Cheryl like she's my sister. She probably hates me.
Oh, I love that because I never had a sister.
Okay, good.
You have like all these sisters. I had 2 brothers.
Okay, so I'm going over to my business page here. Hi, Terry. And we got to sit in the cruise the drive like a boss car.
That's
so even what?
That's your car.
No, I doubt it. Okay, I'm just gonna pull open. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna click on the link. Oh, Sarah wants that car. That's right. We're in the same region.
I'm in a different one than all of you.
Oh man. Okay, well, this is a good example of what should not show So when you click on a recruiting post, it should already have your, let me see if this is it. It should already have your reference code embedded. If there is an open spot for reference code, they would have to enter it. So I just really recommend that you come and get the link with it pre-filled, so that there's no typos, there's no problems of it not going to you.
Something you just posted from the social media center?
Yeah.
And it didn't have the code in there?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so social media center should be simple, no thought behind it. It should directly send people to you. So I had already sent in an email to Avon because I don't know who took that over. So it's probably just a computer glitch. So for now, share this link. So you come to your own e-store, you come over Sell Avon, you right click and say copy link address. I'll just go through the whole step of doing a Facebook post here. And it's good on social media to mix up the types of posts you do. So sometimes you might just want to do an update that has no link or no photo or no video. Sometimes you want to try links. I do a lot of photos with a link because they reach a lot more people. But do a variety of different types of posts and see where you get the best reach, the best engagement. So the way that you can pitch the opportunity, you can look for people that are just wanting a discount on their Avon. You can find people that want to do a side business and earn a little extra money. You can look for people that want to make it a full-time career. So those are the different ways that you can kind of approach people. So you want to try it in different ways. There's also just selling online. So there's all different lead groups that you can approach. So this has eSegrin opportunity/start. So if that post in the social media center worked correctly, this is what you should see. You should see your reference code up in the URL, and then there is no place for a reference code because they're already being directed to you. So let me I'll go through kind of the whole process here so you guys can understand. If I know my email password. I'm on a different computer, so what? Unable. Proceed with my request. Why?
Your breath stinks.
I heard that, Cheryl.
You did?
Yeah. Are you telling your dog that his breath stinks?
Yeah, he just ate and he keeps yawning. I thought I whispered.
Okay, hang on. Oh man, gotta pick out bridges. I can't even tell what that is. Okay. Oh, I must have missed one. Sorry, guys. Bridges. There's one. Any more bridges? I guess there's one in there. So much work just to get into my email. Oh, sorry, Renee. I know. Okay, I'm bad about not going slow. And now I didn't even have the right dang password. Okay, let me think about this. Yay, okay. So when you're reaching out to people, whether it's leads or customers or whoever it is that you're reaching out to communicate about your Avon business, try to do it in different forms. So when you're trying a marketing idea, you may want to do it face-to-face. You may want to do it through an email, on social media. Maybe you want to do a video, a text. Think about all the different ways that you can communicate with people. Because different people will respond back in their preferred communication method. Okay, so I got an email that this person is interested in selling Avon. You can come into sales leadership. So once you received a notification that someone's interested, the program that the contact information goes into is called Alma. So that's under sales leadership, launch Alma. And you guys don't have to remember these specific steps. Customer service or any of the Avon Facebook groups will be able to help and remind you. So we would come in here. I'm not going to show people's personal information, but if I clicked on view all or unopened, it would give me their address, their email address, their phone number. So what happens if they decide to go through and sign up? Then you get an email that says you have a successful self-appointment. And I shouldn't probably show that. So I just want to show you the email and kind of what the process is to make sure that everything went through okay. All right. Cheryl, anything you want to add?
I did have something, but I don't remember what it was now.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Cheryl, for co-hosting with me. It's much more fun when I'm not talking by myself.
Yeah, you threw some slides I hadn't seen before.
I know I switched it up a little, but I knew you'd know what they were, so I wasn't worried. All right. Well, thank you guys. Let's see. Next week, November 16th is my webinar for sales and recruiting tips. You will receive an email tomorrow with the playback of this webinar and links to some helpful sales and recruiting tools. I'll also include the link to sign up for next week's webinar. So thank you, Cheryl, and thank you guys for listening. And I hope you all have a successful week. Start thinking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Yay! Good luck. Good luck, Sarah. Bye, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm still here. Emily. Sorry, guys, I have to ask Emily if I just click end meeting. I don't want to mess up her recording. Okay, bye, everyone.